Hello, hello. We're back. Back in black. Jack. Um, Let me see if this is up. Yeah, it's up. Okay. So yeah, this is the second part of the stream for today. Which, let me get the posts out of the way for this as well. I don't know why I would do a post for this as well, but just as like a little reminder, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna be watching the Summer Games Fest live. And I definitely want to see what kind of games that they're going to have to offer. I do have the stream set up as well as their live stream as well. Let me, there we are. I'll put the volume up for it. I don't really have that much expectations, but I'm hoping there's some good games to come up soon. I made like a little list as well. Any kinds of hits, any kinds of misses. I'm probably just going to put numbers for misses and the name of the games for misses. Or hits. The name of the games for hits. And maybes are just, I don't know. And then I'll give my thoughts on it. But I wanted to make sure everything is set up as it should. It should be. Is the volume okay? I mean, like, for the video thing. Hopefully it's doing okay. Excuse me. But alright. We're nailing it down. Actually, yeah, let me just squeeze this down a little bit further. I don't want it to take too much of the screen. But yeah. I'm not really anticipating anything. Like, the only thing I can really anticipate is either Silksong, if they actually do give a release date for this stream. But other than that, there's not much else I can think of. I know that Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is going to be on July 31st, which is something that I put down on my tweet as well, which I will definitely be playing that in July. Because it's made by the same devs as Blasphemous 1 and 2. But other than that, I can't really think of anything else. Or at least anything that I've played. Alright. The following program may contain content that some viewers find offensive. It may contain flashing lights that may trigger seizures. Alright. I couldn't read all that in time. Alright.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Hey, Jeff. Oh, those shoes. Those orange shoes.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Oh, they're yellow shoes.
What's new and next in video games? Now, every year we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours,
Surely.
we're going to give you a a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of
Marvel?
everything, including,
Oh
yes,
yeah,
some brand new game announcements.
there was the Wolverine game.
Gotta have
I
some
heard
fun.
about the Wolverine game a couple years
Before
ago.
we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment
Whatever
to
happened to
recognize
that?
just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co.
Oblivion.
Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number one with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. Closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake.
Yeah, Oblivion.
Absolutely. Now let's also applaud
They did a good
every
job with the
player so
remake. I
far.
will say that.
Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. That's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is to
From
stay
January to
relevant.
May. Ah,
Precisely
okay.
why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long,
I was gonna
and
say, there
Game
were some
Fest
other
and
games
Next
that
Fest are
got high
so
selling,
essential. These events help remarkable games, big
right?
and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that
That's
spirit,
some big,
let's kick things off with a game from
expectations
a
from you.
giant studio who is thinking very big.
Well,
In
we'll see.
2019, four developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Alright. I'm just fixing up to the side. This looks nice. And Gothic. In a way. Medieval Gothic. Damn. I got killed by a snail. Look at that wheelchair boss. Mortal Shell 2. I'll put that as a maybe. I'll type 1.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale
Oh, God.
in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the
Isn't
fight.
this the mode that had, like,
Take a
the
look at what you
AI
can expect
voiceover of Darth
in a
Vader?
live event
Of, like, the
Death
actor
Star
who was dead?
Sabotage.
Wasn't this the same season or whatever? Like, I heard news of it. I've never played Fortnite, but I've heard news of it.
Jonesy, all right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh boy. Death Stranding 2. Let me put that on, missus.
Aki, great to see you.
How
Mr.
do you spell?
Kojima,
Okay.
here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you.
Death
So excited for DS.
Stranding 2.
Let me ask
There
you,
we
Mr.
go.
Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope
I don't like walking simulators.
DS2 when they play it later this month?
Well, we hit the pandemic after we released PS1. Everyone experienced the pandemic. So I wanted to show something new, connection after we faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay,
On the
well,
beach.
talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
Yes, let's. Office work. Alright. Is this some kind of therapy appointment? Or... Like, this looks like the office of a therapist. Not gonna lie. Oh, and you're gonna smoke here as well?
No smoking, please. So you're
Alright.
What do you do?
Neil. Luca.
I'm a porter.
So thank you. Very good food maker.
Thanks.
Neil.
And did they time skip or something? What was that?
You made it.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
I don't even know you. I don't know him. Oh, Bionicle symbol? What the hell? That's one of the alphabetical Bionicle symbols.
we saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
In DS2, it's a very important character, Neil and Lucy. I can't really say because there'll be spoilers, but you saw the cancer mark on both of their hands.
A cancer?
They have this deep connection and reveal
What?
throughout the story. And last time on DS1, we have Cliff, who was played by Mats. And of course, by story, you know, he will not be in DS2. But this time, Neil will be like playing like the role that Mats did for DS2 this time. And Cliff was a very popular character, but I think we have to kind of like top that character. So Luca Marinetti was a great actor, and I think he was great. He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character, Neil, too. Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know.
Surely.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. We'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
Yes, I'll show you the gameplay scene of Neil. So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much.
Okay.
Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we're honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy? He's a good actor, though. I wish it was 80. But yeah, I'm back, and I'm checking out whatever Tom Hardy signed up for this game. But this is the list so far, in case you just missed it. I'm making a list of hits, misses, and maybes of games that I might play. I just came. Well, I'm very welcome for you to be here. Oh, what is RTS style? Chronicles Medieval. I don't know.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang
Chronicles
Medieval.
Medieval.
Thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise.
Oh, a Sonic game? Oh, I gotta put that on misses as well.
Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters
Sonic
being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Racing. Yeah. I've played Sonic games before. I think the only ones that I enjoyed was The Secret of the Seven Rings and The Black Knight, even though they were on the Wii. Also, Colors was good, but I've never played one of the Sonic racing games. The only racing game that I enjoyed the most was Crash Team Racing. Like, even more than Mario Kart. Like, that game was fun. But yeah, this is definitely a miss for me. What? Hatsune Miku. Ichiban, or Kazuya guy. Joker from Persona. I've never played Yakuza or Persona before. I just know them because of memes. But that's cool. Some pretty unique guest characters.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Hmm. The creator.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team
And that shadow shirt.
Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So, you can race against all of your friends across all of the platforms.
Nice.
Lastly,
Crossplay is always a good
one more
thing.
I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Oh, Minecraft? What? What? Generating Godseed.
And Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft.
Same 3 stones.
That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Okay. Nero?
Time. For some, it heals. For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago.
Yeah, the juicers got canned. Turn up the stream volume?
You have the power to change all of this.
Hold on.
If time were a weapon to wield,
Is that good?
could you undo the sins of ruin? In this
Okay.
or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Code Vein. I don't know, Kev. I'll put that as a maybe. Code Vein 2. I never played the first one, so I don't really know what to think about it. Is this a thing? Yeah, we'll see. What is this alien language? Little nightmares? Oof. Guess she got it handed to her. Or if it is a girl. Or a boy, I don't know. I just recognized the yellow jacket. Yeah, it looks spooky. End of Abyss. I'll put that as maybe.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive.
Sweden.
Action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
You can see that save from Harbor. Oh yeah, oh, this game I already have on my wish list. This is basically rubber hose animation, Doom. Let me put that on hits. Troy Baker.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of
True.
another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Nope. Oh, Game of Thrones. Let me put that on misses. I watched some of... I did watch the full first season and second season. But, everything else was, like, lost interest in. This isn't the Game of Thrones? Then what game is it? Good call. I mean, he's getting his ass beat.
This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies.
I guess he died. I didn't have a choice in that. This game is gonna suck. True. Too true. Like, if it does follow the story stuff, 100%. But also it's a strategy game, and not a lot of strategy games... Excuse me, my voice broke.
Game of Thrones.
War of Westeros. Okay. WOW. Not a lot of strategy games do very well, unfortunately. But
All right,
we'll end
now
up
it is time for
being
the global reveal of an FPS action adventure.
Jamie Lannister is Danish. Huh? I heard faith noises.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in a known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said,
Is that a
if they
whale?
were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Oh, is this Outer Wilds? Or Outer Worlds?
Maybe they will visit us.
A game that I've heard
Come yet.
or never played about? What is this?
The dawn,
Oh, Atomic Heart. Atomic Heart.
the era of atomic heart.
Let me put that on maybe. The first one interested me, but I never felt kind of interested. Mostly because I didn't have the stuff to play it. But maybe... That's definitely a maybe.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro
Spiritual successor?
scale. This time
What happened to the first game?
RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Okay.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself.
What the hell? It's a giant Tetris cube.
I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
There's TikTok.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself?
This TikTok. God, you're right. I can't unsee it now. Oh, is this some kind of battle royale? They're definitely not shying away from looks, that's for sure. The Cube. I guess maybe.
Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive level.
Oh, MMO? What?
Where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving.
Oh, he didn't say RPG, so.
Cosmic Invasion Universe.
Ooh.
The new
Okay,
console
this
game
one.
coming to PC and consoles this holiday, with
This might be
multiplayer
a
allowed for
hit,
up
but
to
I want
4
to see the
players.
gameplay.
Between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far
I saw the
it's
trailer
the
for
same
this
reveal.
before.
Well, now it's time to meet the next two.
Hulk? Or... Oh, She-Hulk. And Rocket Raccoon. Hmm. Yeah, Captain America is definitely in this. And Wolverine, and Venom. And Savage Lands. Oh, Thanos. Yeah, I'm putting this on hits. Cosmic Invasion.
Oh my world. What is this place?
What is this? Hmm.
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
I don't know about that. I don't know about this game. It looks nice, though. I will say. I don't know anything to say about it. Alright. He has his own waifu?
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at
I'm sure you have.
Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time and Unreal, and I cannot wait to
Unreal.
This is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action.
Please. Please stop using that engine for everything. Please.
Honestly, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed.
An unadoptive orphan. Scheduled for demolition.
Show me what you got. If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform. Why are you even here?
Muppets plus Rocky.
Waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load.
What?
I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab, jab, jab.
That's definitely a weight class above him. What the heck? Feel that boring. Feel that boxing. Oh, I thought it said, feel that boring.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
In Deception.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains.
I hope the final champion is a pig. Maybe it's Miss Piggy.
Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs, engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow.
Killing Inn.
I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair,
Oh, so like the game or board game like Spy.
one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Quest to level up.
Average European capsule.
Capital. Blow up opponents, poison others, place discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember to see to
Enforcing? Yeah, he'll likely stream this.
of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
TBS games. What?
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe
Among
this
Us.
game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer
I've never heard
to tell you
about it.
more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
This is anticipated? The game was rigged from the start.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
Excuse me.
You are in control.
Collecting cans of tuna. It might be a miss for me. Oh no. Arc Raiders.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 13th.
This doesn't seem that interesting to me.
and console. Congrats
Yeah,
to
weird
Embark
game.
Studios. All right, Dune fans.
Too
now
weird.
You can finally
Huh?
step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the
Oh,
survival
Dune.
and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
The Dune story is good, but if it's just another strategy game, I'm just gonna put it on miss. Like, Harkonnen escaping. Fortnite. There's some builder type. And the dune worms. A double agent. Never trust a Harkonnen. Non-Harkonnen friendly stream. Well, they're supposed to be the bad guy faction. Or quote-unquote bad guy faction in Dune. Dune Awakening. Hit, miss, or maybe. She looks nice.
Try as I might to quell their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
Here's Miss Rise. As they always should. Join the Sentinels. Wield the power of gods.
Some say time stops for no one.
Become like Kratos.
Living nor dead.
Defy time and space.
Yet what then of those
I was gonna say, did that do no damage?
of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey.
Chrono Odyssey. Nah.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
Oh, this still looks like a mess as well. Hold up.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out?
Another anime game was made.
For someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for such
Wandering Waves. Okay. Let me put that down on this. Like, it doesn't... There's not a lot of interesting anime games is the problem. Like, it's sometimes just the same old stuff. Hmm. Mio. Huh. I'll put that as maybe. It actually looked interesting.
Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has
Ooh.
on Steam
Metroidvania platformer.
right now as part of Next Best. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Out or words. Epic Games. They have no mouth, and they must scream.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
Out of words. Wouldn't say I was speechless from that.
This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise, Team Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the summer game.
Sicily? What?
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
Okay.
My family. My beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrizi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them all this.
Yes.
remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro. Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
There's some lag. I saw that.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Mafia Old Country.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction.
Lego. Whatever. On Miss. I wish they would just make something Bionicle related, man. I miss Bionicle so much. They treat they basically treat Bionicle like Sony treats Bloodborne, like the boogeyman. It's so unfortunate. Like, it looks nice, I will say that. It looks nice, but will I play it? Probably not. Like, LEGO games have pretty much been the same since LEGO Star Wars, the complete saga. They've just been changing it up just slightly different each time. And these are basically just adventure type Legos games. Which are sort of just like one-offer kind of things and sideline stuff.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings
Wholesome. It is a wholesome game. I'm sure kids will enjoy it.
You enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Sandy cheeks. She looks like the minion from Duck. True. Timmy Turner? What are you doing in this game? This definitely seems like a kid's game. Nicktoons. Let me put that down on...
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Crack from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports...
Lies of P? That's definitely a maybe.
And of course, opposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Like, this game definitely looked interesting to me. But this is, I think, the DLC. Huh? She has her own stand? I don't know who that is. Huh. Crocodile. Overtune. That's the name of the DLC, okay. Wait, is that Melania in the background?
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
And I might put it on misses, depending on what... Inspired by a true story. What? Oh, she's crying blood.
I sit at the front of the dinner table. Used to be. My plate's full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of angels.
And that was not very good. Like cutting tomatoes.
Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates. Plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's lovely.
Psychological horror. Fractured blooms.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
I don't see anything Doki Doki about it. But Silent Hill, definitely. Maybe. I'll put a maybe on that.
Recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes
Okay.
coming soon.
Oh, the lag. Jesus. Blade and Soul Neo. Miss. Those tigers are endangered. How dare you? What the hell? Boros. What? What? One Punch Man. I don't know any of these games, but... What the heck was that? Oh god, this is definitely a miss too. Yeah, a lot of anime games this year. Like, it's just... It's the same type of fantasy. With no, like, actual uniqueness to it. Like, so much stuff looks similar to each other. It's... honestly kind of disappointing. Like, the Fractured Bloom actually looked like a different type of game. Like, I will say that. But this fantasy stuff, whenever they make something fantasy related, it always looks so similar. To the point where it's the exact same thing. Witcher.
5.6 is available today.
Huh? State of Unreal. Definitely skipping that.
Showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongilsta Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Oh, these are games with Unreal. Oh, this game is Unreal.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed genetic power across continents.
And couldn't solve the lag problem.
To nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
It always finds a way. Just not into the video game world, apparently. Rip that guy. Speaking of which, I hope they remake Dino Crisis. Like on Capcom's side, I really hope they remake Dino Crisis.
Hi, I'm Celia from
Hey.
Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight.
Today, I'm thrilled
I
to share
remember
a
playing
closer
that.
look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming.
Oh, precise.
Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and
Oh,
unravel
God.
the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking.
I love her nose.
This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Oh. Oh, Game Boy Advance style. Or Game Boy style. Huh. This game reminds me of a different game. Mina the Hollower. Let me put that on hits. Because that actually looks interesting and it reminds me of a different game.
This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let's see what this says.
Oh, let me...
Hey, Jeffy. If
Jeffy.
you're reading this, it means three things. Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And three,
This is what the game
you're gonna
reminds
do
me
solid
of
and skip
for
that
Mina.
Silksong trailer, so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably.
If you saw
That
it
went
or
on
not.
Lips, comma, wait.
Yeah, this.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh wait, Deadpool. Wait, what?
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest.
Oh, it's a VR game.
Story of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, my friend. Oh, yeah. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry.
Malefilis, or
Deserves this big time. This guy's a total tennis. What the hell? Who designed this shit?
yeah, who designed it to be VR?
First, you're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries?
Oh, right.
All your
Or
dreams of being inside
Ryan Reynolds. Oh, Omega Red.
Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Don't know who that is. But yeah, I'm surprised he's the... Wait, Neil Patrick. Okay.
The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
For what? I wasn't paying attention.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
Dead by Daylight.
Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
This is Dead by Daylight, right? Yeah, the parkour stuff. Now they have actual combat. At least I think it is.
How big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took for me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do.
Yep. Or, no. Dying Light. Wait, why did I think Dead by Daylight? Oh, because they share a similar name.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
There's the big news.
I'm sure you will.
Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, and Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we
Miss.
doing? Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change,
Spider-Verse animation.
on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it? It's the pigs, darling. Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot.
I don't want
One
to.
last night together before school's out forever.
I don't want to experience teenage years again.
It's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure.
What even is the Teenage Riot?
Experience it for yourself.
It's something stupid. I don't want to talk about it.
But the hits.
It's basically just a age thing.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns.
Huh?
Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed
But she will.
End you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous.
Hades-like.
And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
Or Diablo-like.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
No, this is definitely Hades-like-ish.
Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the guardians of the sacred tree.
Meh. I mean, the
Beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa.
the Hades style of it looks good. I will say that. Like the Diablo and Hades style.
Spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Axe of Blood.
Axe of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
We can barely hear you, dude. Oh, Sifu. Wait. It's Sifu-like. I've never played Sifu, but I've seen its gameplay and it looks great. But this reminds me of it. Gonna do this with the Navy battle game in town. There's volume restrictions in this local town. What? Oh, you mean the helmet. Yeah, that's probably why. The helmet. Axe of Blood. I'll put that as maybe.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier.
God damn it.
If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Dog. What is this? Toronto. The vegans, the robots, the demons. Scott Pilgrim. I remember the old beat-em-up game of Scott Pilgrim. It was pretty good. Scott Pilgrim EX. I'll put that as a maybe.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer.
Oh.
Enter the village if you dare. We've
Resident
slashed
Evil.
the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
She's definitely embracing her role, that's for sure.
Foolishness. Make your decision wisely.
Capcom sale. I still have never played the Resident Evil games. Like, I'm thinking of doing that in October. Playing all the... Whoa. From playing all the different Resident Evil games. Damn. Like, I do have 0 and 1, 2... Or do I have the second game? I'm not entirely sure, but it's an idea for October. And play the Resident Evil series. That is if people are interested or not.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
The what?
Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Miss. What?
Your hard just got harder.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea for October. Embarrasses her role for a discount.
What are you doing here?
True. The sounds of silence.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier. I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
Mind's Eye. Not very mindful to me. Oh, Hitman.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Build a Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week, we finally revealed
That reception.
007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has
Casino Royale.
poker game,
Mads.
Casino Monarchique in Paris.
I recognize him from memes.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Rai, well, she likes
Do you like his Danish accent? It's very nice.
I don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though.
He has a very nice voice. I do think so.
Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Danish games worldwide.
007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around
I'll
the
put
corner,
that as a maybe,
coming
though.
out next year.
The 007.
Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me
There we
here.
go.
As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Yep. Damn, that beard. He looks good in that.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre.
Yeah, he looks good with a beard. Damn.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And, let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several paths, unexpected characters, appearances, and even
That's
custom
just
poker mechanics.
players your poker.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak.
He's an amazing
Let's
poker
see if
player.
the elusive target mission starts
I would assume if
in a few hours.
he's. I do think his James Bond movie with Casino Royale was pretty good.
In 007 First Light.
So I'm guessing with how much he loves the character, he would learn how to play cards very well. Or maybe it was before, I don't know. I don't know anything about that guy.
Party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
I don't care.
Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an
But yeah, I do like the actor. He's very good.
golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by
Those discount Bionicle styles.
What about our amazing mini-games, Dad? We've got more of them than you can get.
I seriously do not care.
Actually, more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner. Anything.
Wow.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Or a Bionicle figure appearing on screen. I won't leave you alone. True. Maybe I can give it to one of my nephews as a birthday gift. Or nephews or nieces. Wildgate.
Alright, next a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce
Yeah, that works too.
July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox.
Funny enough, I was actually signed to be a test player for this company. Like, there were a bunch of ex-Blizzard developers that signed up their own studio or something. But my older brother got me to sign up for beta testing for Dreamhaven. But I never accepted it. Because, with how Blizzard was, I didn't really have much faith in anything Blizzard related. So, like, it's not to hate the developers. They probably put a lot of work into this and stuff like that, but for my own personal interests, it's, nah. I hope it does well, though.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the
More
Dark
Canadians.
series and Nobody Saves the World.
They better not be French Canadians.
It can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder how did it
Oh, guacamole. Wait, what?
It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
Oh, another Hades-like. The style looks good, though. I will say that. Ludwig? What the hell? Or was that the Beast? I've never played Bloodborne, but I've definitely recognized the sounds from memes. Blighted. I'm putting those, maybe. That looks interesting.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Ew. Oh, Mudfit. Wait, it's the same devs that is making Atomic Heart, then. How many games are they making at once? Yeah, this looks like a mess. All these bald zombies. Like, the horror of it looks alright. It's just some of the design is a bit, like, it seems a bit off. Like, I don't know why they're all bald. Maybe Forsen can resonate with this game. He might find some similarity to it. Ooh, this game.
Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Gundams. Huh? You didn't say anything. Your mouth was just moving. Okay.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile
Interesting.
machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Epic Games.
Mechanicals approaching.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join
What the heck?
is no more.
Oh god, yeah, definitely putting this on mess. I do not want to deal with dealing with bugs that size. This microphilia game. Whatever it's called. I'll wait.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Infinitesimals.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you.
Hmm.
Happy birthday to you.
Raccoon City.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。
Hmm.
皆様のおかげでバイオ
Great transition.
10周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now
A new Resident Evil game.
For a beloved franchise.
Oh, AEW. And Kenny Omega.
Let's rumble.
See. Again. Poor Kenny. Damn, those intercontinental matches are hitting him hard. Oh. The new season pass, I'm guessing. Hmm. Nah. I will say that Street Fighter trailer was really good with Kenny Omega. That was a very good trailer. No, I don't think so.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Jesus, I just realized it's getting close to 7. This is going on forever.
Really what you wanted?
You can't change how it ends.
Hmm. That's a miss for me, Kev.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Oh. Huh?
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
What? What? Ghostface Killer? What a name.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story is yours.
No, it is not. Your story is your own. No. What's this game called? Mongol? That's a miss. Mongil. Get out of here. Again, shit. Marvel Rivals. Okay.
I took a bullet, I died, I came back, and I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Cut short.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's into the unknown.
Roguelike. The kazoo.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
Tooth economy. Yeah, literally.
Maybe it's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Cuphead style. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
You still look a little unwell.
Into the unwell. I'll put that as a maybe. Because that looks interesting.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we
Make
started Split
FPS
Games in our
great
dorm room,
again.
we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with
What
us.
a hat.
Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
True.
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entire
I need a hat like that, but for platformers. Make platformers great again. I miss platformers. Good platformers.
Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
All right. A hat in time will make you feel revived. Hopefully. Like, I miss some... There's definitely a lot of games I've never played before, but it's hard finding good platformer games. Like, actually well done type of platformer games. So, I hope A Hat in Time is good. I'll have my expectations high for it. Those are literally just the portals from Portal.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Who? Is this a Yakuza game? That dev studio thing, I don't know why, but it feels similar to something, but I can't put my finger on it. I dodged a bullet. Literally.
Got a name? Mako. Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one?
You don't sound like one.
What are you then? Sana.
Okay. Now he sounds like one. Stranger than heaven. Looks interesting, though.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have
Almost.
one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting.
All right.
Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Huh?
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
Nerdy girl. I like her.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Runwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Silent Hill?
Stay close.
Is this Silent Hill?
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft, investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh, it's Resident Evil. Oh, is this the new Resident Evil? Ah. Well, how do you do?
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Yeah, she did. She did a good job.
Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Game Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new
I'm not
reveals
going to
from
be able to
incredible
watch it.
independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome. And thanks to you,
It's getting
Lucy.
too
Great
late
job.
for me.
All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thank you, Jeff. And co-host. Well. That was pretty interesting. I want to show off my list real quick. Like, this is the note list I have of all the games. But my thoughts on it, well, they're kind of, there were only like 3 games that I was able to see that I was like, yeah, I would definitely play this. There were some maybes, but there were definitely a lot of misses. So, I'd say that was pretty alright. Like, the game show was, the Summerfest was pretty alright. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm pretty tired right now, so I'm probably gonna get ready to end the stream. But thank you to Mokuba watching along, and to anyone else who will watch along as well, and from the VODs as well on YouTube. You have a link. Yeah, I have the link to my YouTube on the channel, the Twitch channel. It's basically just the same name as it, but I'm getting tired. I gotta get ready to head out. It's pretty late, so yeah. But thank you. Thank you. So, with all that being said, my brain is turned off right now. Sorry. Without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed the TheSoulman stream. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to all the followers. And I will see you all on Monday. Bye-bye.